Greetings and welcome to the Art of Intimacy and Sexual Wellness. I am Irisha Brown, intimacy coach and creator of this series. I've designed it to help you create the intimacy and sexual satisfaction that you want and deserve by bringing you information and innovative strategies you can use right away. That said, let's get started. Recently, one of my clients said, "I've heard that water can affect my sex life. Is that true?" Well, to answer her, I extensively researched how our bodies use water and spoke with one of my favorite physicians, Dr. Mujda Hagverdi, a practicing internist in Montclair, New Jersey, who specializes in anti-aging and regeneration. Based on my research, the answer I gave my client and will share with you is unquestionably and unequivocally yes. Water can help you significantly improve the quality of your sex life, and here's why. Every single moment of our sexual stimulation, arousal, and fulfillment occurs because of water and the role it plays in fueling the sensual and sexual systems that run our body. Starting with pleasure central, our brain and nervous system, and moving on to all the working parts of the body, H2O is the dominant fuel that nourishes each of those elements. The brain, what I call the commander-in-chief of pleasure, is about 80% water, and it is sending and receiving all the pleasure signals that take us from that first juicy, delicious kiss to the relaxing moments after our sex adventure when we are bathed in sweat and wrapped in each other's arms. And through the entire process, the muscles, blood, nerves, everything is using water in order to do their jobs. Now let's talk a moment about lubrication. There is no question of the importance of water in this area. Our joints need lots of water to move freely and without pain, and water is the dominant element in the lubrication provided by the vagina and the penis. They would not be very happy campers if the lubricant they each secrete were in short supply. Talk about friction. And ladies, if you are experiencing vaginal dryness, being well hydrated is particularly important. You may also want to reach out to Dr. Hagverdi to talk about medical options for managing that dryness. Here's the sticking point. Dehydration can sneak up on us and rob us of the juiciness we need so that we can really bask in sensual and sexual pleasure. As little as a 2% loss of our body weight in water can leave us feeling cranky, fatigued, and less than interested in sexual play. But we don't have to miss out on our daily recommended sex play. Here's what we can do to make sure we are fully hydrated and ready to go. We can drink plenty of water before, during, and after our sexual adventure. If you think about serious athletes, they drink up to 20 fluid ounces of water 2 hours before a sports activity. You can do the same. Think of yourself as a sexual Olympian. You're in it for the long haul. And you can take a sip while you're in the heat of the moment. Be creative and use that sip for you and your partner. I'm sure you can find a way. It won't hurt at all, and you may find that your moment can go on quite a bit longer. And after your sexual adventure, replace what you used so you can be ready for round 2 or 3 or 4. Also, if you've had a very physically active day or you've been in very warm or cold environments, your body has had to use more water than normal, so you have to replenish. And if you've been flying or in a very high altitude, once again, you're going to have to add more water to your body in order for it to be at its normal operating level. Now, I saved this part for last because I was assured by a good friend that you would not want to hear it, but we have to talk about it anyway. I know it might be tempting to have a cup of coffee or a great glass of Merlot, or even that cute little drink, Sex on the Beach, to relax you and get you in the mood. But you'll want to go easy on those because they can cause you to have to give up precious water via urination, and that's not going to help you in the case of staying hydrated and juicy. Remember, we were designed for pleasure, and by just adding the right amount of water, we can be well on our way to creating exceptional pleasure and intimacy. We've come to the end of what I wanted to share with you, but before I go, I need to tell you about this. We're giving away 5 pairs of tickets for 2 to the movie of your choice. And here's what you can do to enter to win. Simply email me your question about intimacy or sexuality by September 30th. My panel of judges will select 5 questions from those that we receive. If you're one of the lucky winners, we will contact you and send you your movie ticket. Now, there's no limit on how many questions you may submit, so please get started sending those emails to me. You can send your questions to info@ie4me.com. Once again, that's info@ie4me.com. If you'd like to order copies of this transcript, you may do so by going to ie4me.com and clicking on the Just Add Water icon. Once again, the address is ie4me.com. And please know that transcript is going to contain more detail than this particular show, simply because we wanted to keep the show condensed. Now, if you want to reach me directly, please email me at info@ie4me.com. And if you'd like to speak with Dr. Hagverdi about health and wellness, please call her at 973-783-3700. I definitely look forward to hearing from you. And until next time, I wish you juicy, delicious, great sex and fun. Be well.